Let us continue with our chapter, that is expanded form of decimals. Okay, expanded form of decimals. Usually we have studied about expanded form of natural numbers, whole numbers, etc. We have studied, isn't it? And here we are going to study about how to write the expanded form of 675.304. Teacher already told you when you are reading a decimal part, how to read digit wise you have to read. Okay, 304 you have to do. But on whole number part, how to read? 675. So, when we are writing expanded form also, we have to follow different order. Okay, the connection is plus, that is point. Point is a connection between whole number part and a decimal part. So, whole number part already you know how to write the expanded form. How to write? Teacher has explained 3 methods. Follow one only. One enough. 600 and second one is 70 and this is one's digit also it is 5 itself. Plus, instead of the point what you have to do? Plus. How to write 3? 3, the place of 3 is 1/10th place or 10th place. So, how to write 10th place? 1 by 10. That is here digit is 3, so 3 by 10. Then second digit is 0. How to write? 100th place. So, 0 by 100. Then 4 is in the place of thousands. So 4 by 1000. If you need it one, you can avoid the term. 0 by, you can leave it or you can keep it. Another one in words. 600, 7 tens and 6 hundreds are there. 6 hundreds, 7 tens, 5 ones plus 3 and the word for 1 by 10 is tens. T-E-N-T-H-S. Then 0 hundreds. Then 4 thousands. Okay. Then or another word in numerically how to write? 675, no change. But 3 by 10 means how many zeros are there? 1 0. So we need 1 place of decimal. So after 3 put 1 point. Then second digit not needed because it is 0, we can leave it. Then 4 by 1000. 1000 having how many digits? 3 zeros. So we need 3 digits in the decimal place. 3 digits in the decimal place. So keep 4 on the extreme right. 4. Then 0, 0, 0.0. Okay. These are the 3 methods to write the expanded form. You can keep anyone enough. So one more example. 372. 372.567. How to write? 370 plus 2 plus 5 by 10, 6 by 100, 7 by 1000. Okay. Next we are moving to like and unlike decimals. What is meant by like and unlike decimal? We have studied the term like and unlike when we have passed through fractions. Okay, like fractions etc. But here we are going to study about like and unlike decimals. Like and unlike decimals are identified by counting the digits in the decimal part. We can identify or we can classify the given decimals into like and unlike by counting the number of digits in which part? Decimal part only. Don't bother about whole number part. Okay, only have to consider decimal part. So look at the decimal part. If the decimal part consists of equal number of digits, such decimals are called like decimals, and different decimal we can call it as unlike decimals. So see 12.312. 12.312, how many digits are in the decimal part? 3 digits are there. 3, 1 and 2. 3 digits are there. 6.136 in decimal part, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3 digits are there. So they are called like decimals. Then let us consider 12.6 and 1.32. Here only we have 1 digit in the decimal part. Here we have 2 digits in the decimal part. Are they equal number? No, different number of digits in the decimal places. So they are called unlike decimals. But how do you keep this unlike decimals into like decimals? What we do to make unlike decimals into like decimals? Suppose here 3.5 given and here it is 6.12 given. How do you make? These two are unlike now. But using a simple shortcut method, we can make it into like decimals. So what we do? In order to make like decimals, we can add as many zeros required on the right side. Okay, on the right side, we can add as many zeros according to the question. Here, how many digits are there? 2. So, here we have to keep how many digits? 2 digits we have to keep. 1 is already given. So, where do you put the other one? As many zeros. So, 1 zero enough here. Suppose here it is 1, 2, 3 given. What you have to do? 1 more zero. Now, they are like no. What is the need of converting given unlike decimals into like decimals? Because addition and subtractions of decimals are possible only when the number of only when they are of like decimals. Okay, only like decimals can be added or subtracted. Only like decimals can be added or. So let us continue. Comparison and ordering of decimal. Comparison is already clear to you. There are only 3 options. Which are the options? Either first one is less than the second one, or first one is greater than the second one, or last first one is equal to the second one. So let us see. We can compare 2 questions. Sorry, we can do 2 questions to compare the same. First one A, checkpoint 2 ആണ്. Actually checkpoint question 2 ആണ്. Teacher is doing only 1 question, 2 questions you have to answer yourself. Okay. 21.234 dash 12.432. We have to compare and we have to keep either less than or greater than symbol in between the 2 decimals. Okay. So here comparison starts from your whole number part to this one. Okay. That is from left to right you have to move. From left to right you have to move. So starting digit how much? 21. Here how much? 12. Which one is small or big? 21 is big. Okay. Needn't bother about the decimal part. Leave it. Okay. Because compare the whole number part first. Here it is 21. Here it is 12. Which one is big? Very clear. 21 is big. So we can put the big towards. Let us open the big towards the big number 21 point. Second question 30.673, 30.572. Teacher told you to compare the whole number part. See, both are same. So, is comparison possible? No. So, let us move to our decimal section. First digit which one? 6. Here what is the digit? 5. Which is big among these two? 6 or 5? 6 is big. So, we can open the big towards this number. This is big. That's why 30.673 is greater than 30.574. Is it clear? Then next one, write the decimals in ascending order and descending order. One order enough. The reverse is called descending order. Okay. So let us start with ascending order first. Ascending order means you go through your whole number part. 45, 54, 45, 54. So 2 of them are 45 cases. Among this, which is small? The smallest one is this one. Because here it is 9, here it is 5 starting digit. That's why 45.589 is the smallest one. Next smallest one is which one? 45.985. Isn't it? Then compare these two. 54 point, this 54 point. Which is small among this? This 456. That is 54.456. And finally, the greatest one among this. Greatest among this is 54.654. Finished. Then descending order is very simple for you. Just reverse order. 54.654, 54.456, 45.985, 45.589. Is it clear? Then let us do some questions for finding addition and subtraction of decimals. Okay. So, one question for you. Add. And here it is subtract. Add and subtract. Only one question enough. That's enough to us. Okay. So, see, teacher has taken 3 decimal numbers for addition. So, but the first one have only 2 digits in the decimal place. Here 1 digit in the decimal place. But the last number has 3 digits in the decimal place. So what we do to make, we have to make all these as like decimals. What is meant by like decimals? The decimals which has same number of digits in the decimal part. So how many zeros are required? We can add 2 zeros on the right side that we have studied actually. Here how many zeros? 1 zero. Then add column wise you have to add. This is the 1000th place. So 6 alone. 100th place 8 alone. Here it is how much? 14 we have written. Carry over to this whole number column and before that keep the decimal point. Okay, actually it is 10th column we got the sum as 14. Carry over 1 to this column and keep the decimal here itself. Then add again. 1 plus 5, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 6, 14. Carry over 1. So we have 24.486 is our answer. Then subtraction case also. First one has 3 digits in the decimal place. Second has only 2. So what we do? First you make it like. Then subtract. 6 minus 0, 6. Column wise you have to subtract. So here borrow 1. So it becomes 15 minus 9 is 6 again. But it is 2 now. It is 2 now. Borrow 1 from here. It is 12. 12 means it is 5. 12 minus 7 is 5. Then we have this number is only 1 now. Because we taken 1 to this now. So 1. Carry over or borrow 1 from 4. It become 11. 11 minus 5 is 6 and we have 0. 3 minus 3 is 0. 6.566. And all of you on your page number is 46 for you. 46 checkpoint questions are there. This is only tick the correct option. So you add or you subtract, then find out the correct one and tick it. Okay, you can do the same thing in your worksheet itself. Only you need to answer the first one and third one in your notebook. Remaining questions you can answer in your worksheet itself. And complete all these along with worksheet question 2.1. Okay, thank you all. Complete the same.